to Alexa. Are you there with us? You're on the air.
Yep,
All right.
I'm here.
So feel free to just. I read the call screen question, but I think it'll be best if you just tell us right out of the gate what the question is.
Yeah, so my question is regarding the nature of qualia and subjective experience and the objectivist's answer to it. So I have three sentences, questions I want to ask.
Okay, hold
So,
on. Just so you know, objectivism is not in the scope of the. I'm not putting the kibosh on it. But what we'll do here is just ask your questions, and I'll let Zulu give you the answers, and we'll move on to the next caller. Is that all right?
Sure. Okay.
All right. Let's go for it.
So, the way I understand it, to say consciousness has identity means it is something definite and lawful. But what is the identity of the subjective field itself? What is the metaphysical status of what it is like to see red or feel pain? Is it reducible to neural activity, an irreducible attribute of living organisms, or something else? Imagine I had a complete third-person physical description of your brain while you see red, every neuron, every chemical, every electrical state, and so on. Would that description contain the redness of the experience itself, or only the physical conditions and correlates of it? So I'm just curious what objectivists think about the mind-body relation and qualia and subjective experiences.
So I would say that you are definitely, you're just looking at the physical representation, like the physical components that allow for that type of thing to happen. But I don't think there are like specific like mind particles or what have you. Red is a relationship between a mind, which is an emergent property of a brain, and something out there, right? That's how you get the quality of redness. So the redness isn't in the mind or in the object. It's a relationship between the two. It's like asking, oh, where is the car crash, right? If a car crashes into a wall, where is the car crash? Is it in the car or in the wall? Well, it's a relationship between the two, right? That's the basic objectivist position on that.
Can I ask a follow-up question regarding the emergence stuff?
Sure, but I'm not particularly well versed in consciousness, though I might be very limited in my ability to explain it.
Okay. My question would then be like, there is kind of a hard standard when you talk about emergence, because like when enough matter is arranged correctly, does subjectivity appear from that? Like how many neurons and in what position? I mean, to me, it almost sounds like a kind of a miracle thinking. So what is it about this arrangement of matter that logically or metaphysically explains the first person experience? If you have an answer, of course.
So I will say that the brain is undoubtedly the most complex thing in the entire universe that we know of. So I'm not so. I mean, certain people have different theories of how consciousness arises. There are ideas floating on that, but I mean, fundamentally, we know very little about neuroscience compared to how much we know about how a jet works or how a gun works. You know, we know comparatively very little about neuroscience. What we know about it mostly comes from, oh, this guy got a damage to this part of the brain and then it had these effects on him. That's mostly what we know about it, as far as I'm aware. So it is what specifically about that arrangement gives rise to this, I couldn't tell you. I don't think most people could tell you.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Alexa, I feel like that's a good, healthy dose of the objectivism. I hope that answers all your questions.
Yeah, it does.
Sweet. Thanks so much. You've called in before. Please feel free to call in again. We always like to hear from you. And we're going to head on to our next caller now. Have a good rest of the night.
You too.